Hey there, it's Kat here. I am so glad that you could join me today. We're going to be talking about what your plan is to actually sell your courses, whether it's to consumers or to businesses, whether you're selling your courses to schools, whether you're selling your courses to companies, whether you're selling your courses to nonprofits, educational programs, the Boys and Girls Club, wherever you're thinking about offering your courses, you want to make sure that you have a plan for how you're actually going to do that. So, listen, I want to welcome you all in. Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Hi there, Mastermind. Tamika, nice to see you, love. Nice to see you. And thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. Those of you all who are joining on YT, those of you all who are joining on FB, and those of you all who are joining in on the link, I want to welcome you all in. And if this is your first time seeing me, hi, baby, nice to see you, love. If this is your first time seeing me and this is your first time in, I am Catherine Dunn, also known as Cat the Course Builder across social media. And my agency has built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Uber Eats, ADP, Ocean Spray, the federal government, countless schools, countless nonprofits, and that is what we do here. So we know a thing or two about what profits and consumers want when it comes to courses. And what you're seeing here on the screen, if you are catching this on FB or you're catching this on YT or you're catching this on the link, then you see a screen actually in front of you. And what I have pulled up is actually a personalized action plan that we have done for one of our amazing clients who said, you know what? I am having trouble selling my course and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I've tried this, I've tried that, I've been on social media, I've done all the things, and I still am not getting a whole lot of traction. And I'm not exactly sure. Oh, nice to see you all. Thank you for coming in on YT. Thank you all so much for stopping in. And if you've been trying to figure out your course sales strategy, you've been trying to figure out what it is that you're going to do to actually start making sales or to bring in more sales before the end of the year. Make no doubt about it, you all. We are almost at the halfway point in the year. Okay, you still have time to make an extreme impact on your course sales strategy. So that's what we're talking about today. And so I want to welcome you all in. Thank you all so much again for joining, those of you all who are coming in across all of the platforms. And if this is your first time seeing me and this is your first time being introduced to me, I want to welcome you all to my page, welcome you all to the KTCB family. Please be sure to follow, like, and engage with the video that you're seeing here and with me. I promise you, I check my social media and I want to answer your questions as it relates to what to do to increase your course sales. And one of the main ways to do that, one of the most important ways for you to do that is by offering your courses in bulk, to sell them more than one at a time. One of the challenges that a lot of people are having is that they are only selling one course at a time. And when you do that, it's really inefficient. It's really difficult for you to really get that momentum and traction because you're not selling your courses at scale. You are focused on a one at a time strategy. Now, here's the thing that I'll say about that. Most people do not start out their business wanting to sell just one course at a time. Thank you all for tapping the screen, for coming in. Let's try to get our heart count up so that we can help more people to start selling more courses, more than one at a time. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Swift Mobile, for coming in. Thank you all so much. Please go ahead, tap the screen, share this out because somebody somewhere is privately praying that there is another way. And I want to let you know that there is hope because there is another way. You do not have to spend hours upon hours upon hours on social media. You do not have to do endless posting, okay? Now, there is a strategy to doing posts. There is a strategy to all of that, okay? However, I think that it's best if you diversify your strategy. I think you need more than one way to actually sell your courses, okay? Not just to the consumer. You want to be able to sell your courses in bulk, more than one at a time, more than one at a time, okay? I'm going to be showing you all, those of you all who are coming in on YT and FB, those of you all who are coming in on the link, thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Welcome you all who are coming in on the various platforms. I am actually sharing my screen with you all, showing you all a personalized action plan. Okay, a personalized action plan. Thank you all for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for coming in and tapping the screen. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Firestart, for joining and getting us popping with the likes on the screen. I thank you so much for coming in and getting us started. Okay. And so for those of you all who are joining over on the other platforms, you all actually can see the personalized action plan that I have up on the screen. Okay, up on the screen. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can see me and hear me okay over in TT land. Can you all see me and hear me okay? Hi, Yasmin. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all tap the screen if you can see me and hear me okay. If you can, let me know. Just give me a few taps and let me know if you all can see me and hear me okay. If not, I may have to. Oh, there we go. There we go. I see you. Thank you so much, Firestart. I appreciate the roses. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing the love and sending roses. Thank you for my daily. I appreciate that. That lets me know that we are off to the race to help as many people as possible to know that there is yet another way. Oh, thank you so much. 18 roses. Mwah. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And those of you all who are over on thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for the love over here because we're getting ready to get down to business, you guys. So don't forget to tap the live, tap the screen, interact, ask me questions. I'm happy to bring you all up on stage to answer questions that you might have about your plan for getting more courses into the hands of the people who really do need it. Okay, so those of you all who are in TT land, if you want to actually see what is on my screen as I'm showing it, feel free to hop on over to YT or FB where you can actually see what is on my screen, okay? And those of you all who are here, what you're seeing is a personalized action plan, okay? So you need to have a plan if you are going to actually be able to meet your goals through the end of the year with your course, okay? If you don't have a plan, you don't have a way, right? We don't want to just throw stuff up against the wall, not knowing really what we're doing. We don't know why we're doing it. We don't know how we're doing it. And so when you don't have a plan, you don't have a way. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. What is your plan to sell your courses? A lot of people really get stuck in the creation phase. They get stuck in creating and making it and trying to make it look pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Trying to make it look pretty and doing all the things, but at the same time, they have no plan for how they're going to sell it. They have no plan for how they're going to, be able to create more impact. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to do that. And for those of you all who are new to me, I am Catherine Dunn. My agency has been building premium level courses for it'll be 10 years on next Saturday. Okay, so early happy birthday to us. And so we know a thing or two about offering your courses to schools, companies, to nonprofits, and all of the other places. All right. And that needs to be part of your plan, you guys. It needs to be part of your plan to diversify. Hi, Delois Young. Nice to see you, baby. Welcome in. It needs to be part of your plan to sell more courses. Okay. If you are trying to sell courses the same way you were selling courses in 2020, you're going to have a problem. Or if you have somebody in your ecosystem, a coach or somebody like that, who is still talking to you about the 2020 way of doing things, or even the 2022 way of doing things, I'm here to tell you all that the market has changed. The market has changed. The audience has changed. But yet and still, the course building industry is still an over $300 billion a year industry. Okay. And it's only getting higher. Why is that? Why is that? All right. A lot of people come to us and they say, I don't know why I can't sell courses. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I want you to know that you're not necessarily doing anything wrong, right? You're doing what was right in 2020. You're doing what was right in 2022. Okay. But what's right for 2022 is not what's right in 2025. Thank you so much for the gifts, the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much, Firestarter. I appreciate you for all of the gifts and all of the likes. I appreciate that. That is helping us to push it out to the algorithm. Okay. So thank you all so very, very much. Okay. I want you all to know that what it is that you are doing today isn't going to work with today's market. Okay. It isn't going to work with today's market. Okay. When we get 500 likes on the board, I'll start getting into all the things you need to plan to get your course sales up. I'll get into it when we get to about 500 likes. I don't see them yet, but we're going to get there. Okay. We are going to get there. All right. But in the meantime, I'll just talk to you guys. Okay. Because I can talk about this all day long, to be honest with you. I can talk about the fact that the market has really changed and evolved, and you all are going to have to change with it. Some people, the people who get it, get it. You know, you've heard the term, if you know, you know. Those who know, know. And those who don't know are going to kind of be behind. They're going to kind of be in the dust. Okay. You know, there are two major disruptors that happened in the marketplace. It's not your fault. Okay. It is not your fault that you're not able to sell your courses the way you used to be able to do. Some of y'all was popping, right? In 2020, 2019, 2018, 2021, 2022, right? After COVID, you know, everybody was offering courses on the internet, on the interwebs, and now it's gotten a lot more niche. It's gotten a lot more challenging for a lot of people to sell their courses, and they're thinking that it's because of their topic. They're thinking that people are not interested. They're thinking that it's for all different kind of reasons. It's not your fault. Okay, let me find my charger. I hope I have it, to be honest with you. You all are thinking that it is because of your program, and it is not. It is not your program. It is not your topic. It is not any of that. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is in just a second. Okay. Those of you all who are joining from YT, FB, and Link, feel free to ask your questions over here. I will make sure that I do not come over and take a look at your questions over here. And hi there, Norma. Nice to see you, love. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. So if you're catching me on any of these platforms, feel free to ask your questions, because I can see your questions. Those of you all who are in TT land, feel free to do the same. Okay. So let's talk about why there is a challenge right now in the marketplace. Okay. There are two main reasons that you really need to be aware of. Okay, don't forget to tap the screen. I appreciate that. Don't forget to tap the screen. Don't forget to share out, share, like, ask your questions. Okay, I'm happy to help you all with whatever challenges you're having. Maybe you don't even have a course yet. Maybe you're just thinking about it and you're not sure how to get started. Okay, we can definitely talk about that. Evoca, thank you so much for coming in, love. Nice to see you. All right, so let's talk about what has changed in the marketplace. One of the main things that has changed, there's two main disruptors that have happened over the last several years. And one of those changes is COVID. COVID was a market disruptor in a major, major way. Okay. Before COVID happened, people thought, oh, everybody's on the internet, everybody's online, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. No, it wasn't until COVID. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Evoca, thank you for liking the live. Everybody thought that everybody was on the interwebs, everybody was on the internet. It wasn't until COVID. Thank you for getting us up there. We are almost at 100 likes. I appreciate that. And thank you for getting us up there. Yes, tap the screen. We have some amazing people in the room. Please help to tap it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the reminder to tap the screen. Okay. Thank you so much, all. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Y'all grab your daily heart me and let's get into it. Thank you so much for sending love. I appreciate you. Okay. So people, thank you for liking the live, honey. I appreciate that. Okay. So, people thought that everybody was on the internet until COVID. Okay. When COVID happened, had millions of people. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. You had millions of people start online businesses. Okay, you had millions of people come online and say, I'm going to start a business and I'm going to start selling ebooks and I'm going to start selling courses and I'm going to start selling all the things because all of these eyeballs are captivated on the internet in a way that they have really never been all at one time. So what happened is that the market just began to be flooded with garbage, to quite honest with you. It was flooded. It was a money grab, and there were people who were just throwing everything out there. They were throwing courses together. They didn't care how they put it together. Thank you so much, you guys. We're almost at 500 hearts, and when we get there, I'm going to start walking through the plan so that you all and I can, I'm going to show you how we put together a personalized action plan for one of our clients. Okay, those of you all who are on YT and FB, you all will actually get to see what that looks like. Okay, I'm sorry I can't do it for TikTok. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so people just started putting out all kind of trash, all kind of garbage, and the people who were buying said trash and garbage were getting these courses and they were getting disgusted because they were like, this is trash. This is trash. What is this? And the marketplace began to, thank you so much for getting us over 500 hearts, Evoca. I appreciate you so very much, Evoca Consulting. And tell me what kind of course you are putting together, okay? And let me know if you have questions. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. And feel free to request to come up so that you can ask a question. I want to make sure that I take care of you. Thank you so very much. Okay. And so the marketplace was like, listen, we do not have to take this no more. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. Remember that the marketplace is always doing a dance with businesses, business owners. They're always doing a dance. Okay. And the marketplace back in COVID said, guess what? We are not going to take this trash anymore. You are no longer going to be able to just throw courses out there and turn your back and walk off. We can't find you. We don't understand your program. How many times have you joined a program or a course and it made no sense? How many times has that happened? You've gotten into a program, you can't follow it. It seems like things are missing. You don't know what they're talking about. And in the beginning, you think it's you. You do. You do. A lot of consumers, they're like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me because I'm slow. I don't understand. I don't get it. You get what I'm saying? And so a lot of really felt like maybe it's me until everybody was having the same complaint. Everybody was saying the exact same thing. And when everybody started saying the exact same thing, they said, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's not just me. These so-called courses make no sense. I can't follow. I can't navigate it well. It's not cute. It's not what I thought it was going to be. It's this, it's that, right? It's weird. And so the marketplace started to withdraw a little bit and gather itself to try to figure out what they were going to demand of businesses moving forward. Now, they didn't say that. They didn't have like a consumer conference somewhere and say, we're not going to take it anymore and this is what we're going to do. No, the marketplace just naturally evolved and it naturally just changed, right? And I was talking about this on the ClickFunnels podcast. And we were talking about, I did an interview on their podcast a while ago, and we were talking about this very same issue and how the marketplace changed and what the market did, what people did in response to what was being put out during COVID. Everybody and their mother said they was going to start a course and they just started throwing it out there. Hey, Her Divine Alchemy. Hey, Sharita. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in, love. Okay. Everybody and their mother started doing it. So the marketplace said, we're not buying another thing until y'all get your act together. Okay. So that was in 2020, 2021. That was a major disruptor to the idea that you could just put your course out there and turn your back and walk off. Okay. That was the beginning of the end of the turn your back and walk off. Okay. I want you to understand what happened. Thank you all for liking the live and getting us to almost 1,000 hearts. We are getting there slow but sure. I appreciate those of you all that came in and started tapping us out and getting us warmed up on the algorithm streets. Okay. I appreciate you all. And if you see me looking to the left and to the right, that is because I am going live in several places. I am going live in YT, FB, the link, as well as TT Land. So thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate that. Lisa, thank you so much for joining, love. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifter badge, Sharita. I appreciate you. Okay. So I want you all to understand, remember what I'm saying is that this is not your fault. Hello, Sherry. Hi, honey. This is not your fault. If you are not selling courses at scale yet, it's not because you've done anything wrong. It's just because you didn't understand what was happening in the marketplace. Okay. COVID changed a lot. Okay. So as a result of what happened in the course building industry, people now had to incorporate more face-to-face hybrid experiences with their course programs. They could no longer just put a course out there and turn their backs and walk off. And I can tell you all that even the gurus, okay, name your guru. I don't care who it is, okay? Hormozy, what's the other guy's name? Russell, okay, Russell Brunson and all the people. I don't care who it is. At some point right now, because of what happened with COVID, they have to show their faces. They have to show their faces. They cannot just put a course out there and turn their back and walk off. I don't care who it is. They have to show their face somewhere. That happened as a result of COVID and what happened in the marketplace. So what does that mean for you? What's that mean for you? It means that when you are preparing your course, you're building out your courses, you are marketing your courses, you're selling your courses, the market is already expecting. See, there's a market expectation. The market is expecting your face to show up. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, okay? The marketplace is expecting you to show up. Now, does that mean you have to show up all the time? No, it doesn't. But it means you're going to have to show your face at some point, okay? Because the marketplace decided during COVID that they no longer trusted the model of just the completely self-paced course, and you could just turn your back and walk off and everything would be fine. No, they turned their backs and walked off and left people trying to figure out what to do, feeling like they wasted their money, feeling like, wait a minute, I can't figure this out. Who do I talk to? Where's the guru that sold it to me? And nowhere to be found, sitting on the beach, sipping on something fruity while their learners were confused trying to figure it out. Has anybody ever been there? Has anybody experienced that? Tell me in the comments. Has anybody experienced that? If you have, give me a yes, cat, in the chat. Have you ever purchased a course and you're like, wait a minute. Now, I know I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know better than this. I know better than this. I know I can figure something out better than this. And see, during COVID, right around that time, artificial intelligence had not come on the block yet. Hi, Sharice. Nice to see you, love. Nice to see you. That is the second major disruptor in the course building industry. Number one, COVID. Number two, artificial intelligence, AI. That is number two. That is number two. That is a major disruptor in the marketplace. And I'm going to tell you all what to do about it, because for a lot of you all, it's a race to the bottom. It's a race to the bottom, right? Who can sell the same course the cheapest? Who can sell the same thing for the least amount of money? That is not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do. Okay, so what you all are seeing up here on my screen, we've made it to over 500 hearts, and we've got some shares. So I am going to get into what you all, if you're not sure what you should be doing to sell your course, I'm not talking about anybody else's, I'm talking about yours. And you feel like, listen, Kat, I need your eyeballs on this. I need to understand what I'm not doing right. I need to understand why I am not doing what I think I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if my pricing is right. I don't know if my messaging is right. I don't know if my positioning is right. I don't know if my course is right. I don't know if it's right for today's marketplace. I don't know. Maybe all of those things need to be adjusted. If that's something that you need some eyeballs on it that know what they're talking about, then you all can click the link around my bio. Those of you all who are here on other platforms, you can click the link that's in the description of this video or right here, and you all can get my eyeballs on your business and your course. Okay, right now I'm doing something special because of the season. Y'all know that this is course selling season for schools. This is course selling season for schools, and I want y'all to get your act together, okay? So that you can start selling your courses B2B at scale. So I'm doing something special for you all. If you're interested in having my eyeballs on your course, your program, and to get a quick start scan, okay, I am going to give you a plan for how you should move forward with your program. Me and my team are going to put our eyeballs on your course idea. If you don't have a course, that's fine. Your course idea. We are going to do the same market research that we do for the clients on our agency side. And we are going to put together your plan for what you should be offering, who you should be offering it to get the most amount of sales, and the best return on investment. Okay, so I'm going to the fastest. We're going to tell you how much you should be pricing it for. We're going to tell you how to break it down. We're going to tell you which pathway you should go with selling your course. We're going to tell you if you need a sales funnel and what type it should be. We're putting all that together for you, and we're packaging it up once we have reviewed your business as well as your course and your program. And we are doing that for just $47. Okay? For a limited time, for a limited number of people. Okay? Don't ask me how many because I don't know. Okay? It is not all the way comprehensive. I'm not going to be able to tell you about everything going back to the year 1908, okay? But you will know what you need to do to start moving forward. It is designed to be a quick start. It is designed to get professional eyeballs on your course and your program, yours. Okay? So we are putting together a personalized action plan just for you, not for anybody else. And when we give it back to you, it's for your course idea, your business, and what you should be doing. We're going to talk platform. If we think you should be using a certain platform, we're going to tell you, and we're going to tell you why. If we think you should be using a certain method and a certain strategy, we're going to tell you what that is. We're going to lay it out for you, and we're going to tell you how to execute on it. Because I want you to win. I want you to stop playing around. Too many of you all have said to me, Kat, I just need direction. Okay? Now, most people who come to us and they're in our agency and they don't know how to get started, the price tag is a lot different, okay? But I'm doing something a little bit special. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can go ahead, take advantage of it while I have it. Click the link around this video or bio. Go to digital products. Go in there. You're going to have to give me some information. Me and my team are going to review it. And within 2 business days, we will be giving you your personalized action plan. Not only that, I personally am going to be giving you all a message from me for how I want you to move forward. Okay? And what you're going to be doing. Once you do that, then you're going to set up a personal call with me. I am not playing around. Okay? And I priced it at something that you shouldn't have an issue with. Okay? It's just $47. I don't know how long I'm going to have it. I don't know. I'm going to help as many people as I can. Okay? And then when it gets to be too much, I'll cut it off. All right? Okay? But I'm opening this up to all of you all who are in my community and those of you all who are on our the thousands of people who are on our email list. So if that is something that you think you need, if you think you need professional eyeballs on your program, your course idea. You might not even have your course built out. You might not even have anything. It just might be an idea. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So there you have it. I am hoping to help as many of you all, and we've helped a lot of people already. Many of you all are already doing deals. Those people who are in our agency, we have folks who are in our mastermind like Tamika and others who that is what they're doing. They are in our program to learn how to sell their courses at scale in bulk. There is a process. There is a pathway. I want you all to know that it's not rocket science, but you do have to know what you're doing in this market. This market has changed. This market is not the same. All right. And I don't care what anybody is saying. I've been in this business for over 20 plus years. 20 plus years. I have seen it all. I have seen it all. When it comes to this market and the changes and what you need to do in order to be competitive. And everybody's pathway is a little bit different. Okay? Everybody's pathway is a little bit different. That's why I'm doing personalized mini action plans for you all. Okay? It's not going to be long and comprehensive, but it's going to be several pages, maybe 10 to 12 pages, where I'm giving you all the action plan for you to move forward. Okay. And then you can set up some time with us if you have questions about how you're going to actually execute on it. Those of you all who are coming to Atlanta for Course Connect, this is part of my commitment to my community to help as many of you all as possible to get your courses in the hands of the people who need it. I told you all what my motivation is. When that election happened back in November, I decided then that I was not going to be helpless. I was not going to be hopeless, that there was something I could do to help people to win and to survive and thrive over the next 4 years and beyond. And that is to learn how to package what you know and sell it at scale. That means in bulk. That means to more than one person at a time. Okay? So that more people can be impacted by your knowledge, by your brilliance, by your excellence, and so that you can be rightfully compensated. Okay? Because those people who are in our agency and those people that work with us, they have contracts where they're getting paid in full, in full, up front for the year, multiple years, annually. Okay? That's what you want. That is what you want. And if you don't know how to do that, that's okay. We do know how to do that. We do know how to do that. So what I want to do, that we are going to help as many people as we can to get a personalized action plan. I didn't want you all to just have a generic, a generic pathway. I want it to be specific to you and what you are doing. Okay. So those of you all who can see the action plan, you all can see what we're doing. I am going to screen and show you all what we're doing with the personalized action plans. Okay. Those of you all who are watching this on FB, YT, all the places, all the things, you all can see me flipping my marketing strategy for your course. Okay. That is the first thing that we are going to do. We are going to look at why your course isn't selling. Your course, whether you have a course or not, we are going to evaluate that. For what? For audience clarity. Okay. Is it clear? Alignment of your format. Buyer fit. Is your course a good fit for the buyers that you are intending, or is there a better buyer? Pricing strategy. A lot of y'all are just following pricing of somebody that you saw. Okay. Some of you all are just pricing your course based on just throwing something in the air, or something somebody told you, or something that I don't even know why. Y'all don't even know why you're pricing it the way you're pricing it. You're just throwing something on it. But what we are going to do is evaluate your actual pricing. Okay. And we're going to make recommendations for how you should actually be pricing your program. Okay. All right. We are also going to talk about strategic pricing and packaging. We're going to talk to you about whether or not your program should be self-paced only or some type of hybrid. Okay. So sometimes, remember what I told you all. Remember what I told you about the fact that the marketplace has changed. So what does that mean? That means that the course that you have right now may need to be hybrid. Okay, hybrid, and it may not have enough engagement and interactivity in it. But that is what we do. We are real instructional designers. Myself and my team, we have master's degrees in instructional design and teaching with technology, and over 20 plus years of doing this. So I can look at your course. Okay, we're going to look at your course and we can tell you whether or not it is up to snuff, whether or not it's ready for prime time. Okay. And if it's not, we're going to tell you what to do with it and how to fix it. Okay. So We're going to be telling you what your modules should be looking like and the recommended price, strategic packaging, and how you should be positioning it for maximum sales. Okay, we're going to give you all of that in this assessment that we're doing for you. Okay, we are also going to be talking to you about connecting with your ideal buyer, your ideal buyer. Okay, you may be thinking, oh, you know, my ideal client is women age 30 to 50, blah, 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 blah. We are going to go deeper into that and tell you exactly who we think your course is best suited for based on the marketplace and what the marketplace demands are right now. All right. Not only that, you are going to give us your course to evaluate. Now, we're not going to go all deep into it for $47, okay? Don't y'all stop playing, okay? So we're not going all deep into all 89 modules that you have in your course, okay? However, we know how to look at what you have and tell you whether or not you have the proper balance of engagement, whether or not your videos match your core content, whether or not your course is properly mapped to your promise of value. And if you don't know what all those things are, that's okay. You don't have to. That's what we are here for. We know what it is. Okay. So we're going to be evaluating it for all of that and whether or not your course is ready for prime time. Not only that, we're going to suggest to you where you should be finding your buyers. A lot of times, you know, a lot of people think, oh, you know, I'm gonna be on Facebook, I'm gonna be on TikTok, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there, but you're not basing that on anything other than what you're supposed to be doing. No. What we do is fact-based, research-based. We are actually going to be doing the research and we're going to say to you, this is where that audience is. This is where you should be presenting your program based on your financial goals. So we're going to be asking you what your financial goals are. We're going to be asking you if you're already selling your program, I want to know how much it is. I want to know how many you sold. I want to know when is the last time you sold one. If you have not sold your course, I want to know what your plan is. I want to know what you have tried. I want to know what didn't work. I want to know all of those things because you need a comprehensive pivot from whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? We have half a year left. Half a year left. We don't have a lot of time to play around. So those of you all who are tired of playing around with it and ready to move forward with a refined, personalized action plan, you have an opportunity to do that now. Okay? So what we're going to do, you're going to give us your landing page too. If you have a landing page, we want to see it. Okay? We want to see it and we want to evaluate it. Okay? And if your course needs to be repackaged, we are going to tell you exactly how it needs to be packaged in order to maximize your sales. Okay. So this is what we are going to be doing. All right. You're going to get that audit. All right. It's a mini audit. Don't go crazy. All right. Thank you all. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. It is a mini audit, but it's an important one to move you forward. To move you forward and get you all going instead of you doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result that way. Okay, it does not work that way. Now, for those of you all who are now coming in and like, who is this lady? I'm Catherine Dunn, also known as Cat the Course Builder across social media. All right. And what I am doing tonight is helping you all to see what you need to do. What you need to do that is different course scale. Okay. You to start offering your courses where you're able to sell them in bulk, sell more than one at a time. Okay. and you need a plan. You need a plan. And if you need a plan, get the help that you need. I'll be doing it. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing. I'm going to see, how much time I have and how many people want to take me up on that offer in order for me to put my eyeballs on your program. And those of you all who know me, y'all know I do not put eyeballs on nobody's course, okay? Anybody's course, unless they're dropping off some major coinage, because we do not play games around here. Our clients are doing some amazing things. Some of our clients are licensing their programs to companies such as Google, companies such as is. Our clients are licensing their programs to the tune of $200,000 per licensing agreement. You all came in the other day and I was telling you about Ruby. Ruby came in the other day and we were talking about the fact that she now has 6 licensing agreements. 6 licensing agreements for her programs, for her courses. Our clients, we do not play around with our folks. And they didn't know what to do either until they came to us. So we know what we're doing. We know. So what you all are seeing, what you all are looking at is all of the different variables that you need to take into account. You can do this. You can do this. If they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. You just need to know what to do. You just need some direction. You just need a little help. You just need to pivot in terms of your direction and what you need to do. And you have to take into account the 2 biggest market changes. If you do not take your 2 biggest market changes into account, you're going to suffer. Okay, you're going to suffer, and it's unnecessary suffering. Okay, you could be selling courses and programs. You have to take into account market expectations. You also have to take into account artificial intelligence. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. If you are trying to sell information in 2025, I can guarantee you're not selling not a nary a program. If you are trying to sell information, you are having a problem. And I know you are. Why? People aren't buying information anymore. You're selling something that people already have devalued. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. Okay? If y'all picking up what I'm putting down, give me a yes cat in the chat. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, put a yes cat in the chat. I want to make sure that you all are with me. I want to make sure that you all understand. I don't want you all to be stuck through the end of 2025. There is no reason for you to stay stuck. And you have to understand what the gurus know. You have to understand what I know. You have to understand that the marketplace has changed. Thank you for my yes cat. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, FB. Listen, I'm not ignoring y'all. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for coming in. I appreciate that. So I'm here to tell you that if you are still just selling information, you are going to get into the commodity of information. And when you get into a commodity of information, guess what happens to the price? Come on, y'all. Those of you all who went to business school, those of you all who went to business school, a few weeks ago, I spoke at the University MBA students who are graduation in entrepreneurship, and we were having this very same conversation. Information has become a commodity. What does that mean? That means the price is going what? Down. Down. Which is why you have all these people with these big, huge courses that they're trying to sell for $27, that they're selling for $497 or something like that, but it's worth $3,000 or something like that. The price is going down. Why? Because people feel like they can get information anywhere. They feel like they can get information anywhere. That's the issue. They don't have to go anywhere in order to get information. So they're like, why should I pay you for information? I can get information on a Google machine. I can get information on ChatGPT. I can get information on this, that, and the third. I can get information anywhere. So if you have a course right now, I want y'all to hear me. Listen, $47 is not going to change my life here or there. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. If you have a course or you have a course idea and your plan is to sell information, you're already losing. You're already losing. You cannot just sell information and think that you're going to be able to compete. Because you have people out here right now that all they're trying to do is reverse engineer your course, throw it in ChatGPT, get it for free, and don't have to pay you a dime. How do you combat that? How do you combat that? We know how to do it. And we're going to show you. I'm going to show you. We chatify your course so that people cannot just look in your face and tell you, well, I can get that for free. I was on here, what was it, 2 nights ago or the other night, and I was telling you all about the guy who got on my calendar because he lost the contract. Why did he lose the contract? He lost the contract because he went in there trying to sell these people information, and they looked him dead in his face. They looked him dead in his face and said, oh, this looks great. We could do this. We could do this. And he lost the contract because he went in there trying to sell these people information. And they utterly devalued it. And with all of his experience, all his 10, 20, 30 years of experience, they devalued it and they totally just disrespected him to the point where they said, guess what? I can do this. Yes, they did. And he lost it. And then he came to me. Why y'all always come to me after the fact? I don't know why people always come to me after the fact. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? I'm trying to help you all before y'all get to that point. I don't want y'all to blow a deal. I want you all to have an offer that's so tight, that ChatGPT could never touch it. So that you can actually put the price tag on it that it deserves instead of devaluing it. Devaluing your 10, 20, 30 years of experience of your blood, your sweat, your tears, your sacrifice, all the degrees. Some of y'all got more degrees than a thermometer. And because of what you see out here in the marketplace, you're devaluing your program to where your course is only $27. $30. And even that's hard to sell because you're positioning it as information. We are going to show you how to reposition your program. You're going to have to. I don't care how you positioned it back in 2018. I don't care how you were thinking about it. I don't care how you were trying to position it. Today's market is different. It's a different ball game. So if that's how great your information is, you're already losing. Okay? And I want you to win. I want you to win. You can win at this. But if you are a business person, you got to do what every business person has to do. You know what that is? You're going to have to pivot, pay attention, and then profit. Pay attention. Pivot. Then profit. You may have to till November. Don't wait until this year to decide you're going to finally get what I'm telling you. That mindset and your thinking and how you're going to reposition your course. You don't know how to do that. You need help with that. I done already told you how to get help. Over on YT and FB, y'all over here on the link. Let me give you all the link so that you all have it. Those of you all who are in TT land, you all already know where to get it. Y'all can go to the link in my bio and you can get your personalized action plan where my eyeballs are on it. Okay. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not a bot. Okay. There. I'm not a bot. All right. So here, for the people who are, for the people who are over here, I just put the link over here for those, for my YT people and my FB people. Okay. If you do not know how to reposition yourself, if you do not know how to position your course so that ChatGPT could never, at a price point so that you can pivot, pay attention. If you don't know what to pay attention to, that's okay. We do. We know how pitfalls are. And a lot of y'all are falling into it head first and wondering, how come I can't sell no courses? Hey, Soul Selector, thanks for coming in. Why come I can't sell no courses? Because you're trying to market courses like it's $19.99. It is not and ain't. You have to take those two main major market interrupters into account and make the pivot and the adjustment as necessary. And it is necessary. Okay, so for those of you all who are just now joining and you're trying to figure out what to do, you got a course idea, you got it on a napkin, it doesn't matter to me. You can have it on a napkin, you can have it on your hard drive, you can have it in your head. It doesn't matter. You're going to give us what you have, and we're going to tell you what to do with it. We're going to tell you how to price it. We're going to tell you how you should break it up based on what the market is buying now. Okay? All right, you guys, listen, we can do this. You can do this, and we are here for you. We are here for you. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and make sure that you are following over the next several days and weeks. We are committed as an agency, as an organization, to help as many people as possible to get premium level courses into the hands of the people who need it the most, so that you can profit from your knowledge that you have earned. You have earned the right. You have earned the right to profit from it. Okay. Okay. So let's get there. All right. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to go ahead and head on in. I will see you all tomorrow. And until next time, I want you to stay on course. All right.